Saigo everyone, Chief Sherry Lynn Hill here. Nyawa, thank you for tuning in to the weekly Chief and Council radio show. This week, we have inspiring words from Councillor Greg Fraser. Over to you, Greg.
Nyawa, Chief. It's Councillor Fraser here, and thank you, Chief, for allowing me to do the update this Friday. Just to start, I would like to congratulate Zach Miller, our Executive Director of Planning, Performance, and Evaluation, on receiving his PhD in Public Health. He is the first graduate in his group, First Nations person in Canada, to graduate with this designation. So congratulations to Zach. The Iroquois Lodge roof repairs prior to June 18th, before the flood damages were sustained by the Iroquois Lodge, Garland Canada had been accepting bids to complete roof repairs. Six Nations Council on July 21st accepted the tender and approved for GRRC Roofing to begin those repairs. Now, with Six Nations Parks and Recreation is in the process of preparing for placement of the Six Nations Cultural Memorial Center lower roof. That's the front roof right in front of the arena. And also roof repairs will be done on the Community Hall and the Dejo. Built Environment, Climate Adaptation, Lands and Membership Committee has approved for Councillor Amos Key, that was ratified through Council, to join the Galileo Building Committee. Amos Key Jr. is also the committee member for the new build for the Brantford General Hospital. I would also like to remind the community about the change of the GO Bus stop in Ohsweken. It now stops at the corner of Chiefs Wood and 4th Line. We encourage all of our members to try the GO Bus. As we know, it's still in a pilot project for another year, as it connects us to Brantford, Hamilton, through Aldershot to Toronto. I'd also like to thank our community members that attended the waste management bylaw and engagement sessions this past week. I'd like to thank Sarah Curley-Smith, Tim Bucci, and Jill Hill for providing that engagement session and putting it together, as well as accepting all the comments from our community members. This is now on its final stages as we try to ratify that bylaw for the waste management in our community. The last, of course, I'd like to thank and congratulate the graduates for the Manitoba First Nation high school graduates that visited our community. They really appreciated the day. I would also like to thank their organizers, Selena Leponce and Wanda Begety, for arranging them to come visit us. And of course, I'd like to thank Judy Rubin and Becky Jameson from Polytech for granting. They did not have their diplomas from their high schools, so we provided a graduation certificate from Six Nations, which they really did appreciate. And the community really would like to come back and visit. And one of the areas that we were thinking that they could come visit would be the Fall Fair. They had an enjoyable day. They really enjoyed Joe Martin's interactive social dance, as well as all of the donations that were provided by community, that they had clothing, books, toys for children, and also toiletry items. So they did really appreciate the whole day. And I'd like to thank again Summer Hill and her staff for putting on a great day. And of course, all of our community members that were able to interact with our Manitoba First Nations brothers and sisters. The last is, of course, I'd like to remind the community that the basil and the tomatoes are ready. They're in the planters that surround the council house, and please come and take what you like. You can help yourself to basil and tomatoes. They are now ready. And lastly, before I leave, I'd like to wish good luck to all our lacrosse teams that are still in the playoffs. It's always an exciting time of year. As we know, the national championships are going on in Whitby as well. So we wish all our teams good luck. And I'd like to just say, have a good weekend and stay hydrated. Back to you, Chief.
Nyawa, Councillor Greg Fraser, and Nyawa to all of you for tuning in and listening to the Chief and Council radio show. Until our next episode, take care, be safe, be well, and be kind. Have a great week. Stay tuned. Following immediately is an update from the Six Nations Emergency Operations Center about the ongoing state of emergency in place for the Six Nations of the Grand River community.
Sago everyone. This is Caitlin Court, the Emergency Information Officer from our Emergency Operations Center, with a reminder regarding the ongoing state of emergency due to flooding in our community. Over 60 clients of SNGR have been impacted by the flooding, and have been temporarily evacuated to various locations. These clients are safe, well cared for, and eager to return home. We're dedicated to making this process as quick and efficient as possible. Assessments of 13 SNGR buildings are still ongoing. While assessments are happening, some staff members may be temporarily displaced. If you are looking for a staff member who is not in their regular office location, please call their office phone number and you will be updated. Additionally, 36 community members who have faced damage or needed assistance have contacted SNGR to report the effects of the flooding that occurred on June 18, 2025. Regular updates will be posted on our official website and social media channels. Be sure to follow @SixNationsGR for the latest information.